Hello and welcome back to Europe 1100, and we just won a tournament. There you go. I'm just joking. All right. So anyway, we are now here at what I can only assume is Athens, right? I think it is indeed Athens, and we have done a little bit of things. All right, we've done a little bit of stuff, and we've gotten some pretty cool progress going on here. So the reason why I am even able to be in Athens to begin with is because I purchased some boats. Oh yes, I did. All right, so I'm all the way over here, and you may think, oh, how did you get all the way over there from here? Because we were over there in Algiers or whatever, and that's the point. I went all the way over to wherever this is. I don't even know what this is generally, but yeah, we went all the way over here, purchased 4 dinghies or 5 dinghies or something like that, and because they have the capacity for the entirety of my troops, I was able to take 32 troops over the ocean all the way past Italy, and then I went over here to Greece, and that was primarily because I wanted to trade some goods, and because there was a tournament going on here, I thought, hey, you know what, I'll just do that as well. Now, the reason why I have a very little amount of cash is, well, one, obviously I had to purchase those dinghies, and also because I actually spent more money on a caravan. Yeah, I did actually get another caravan up and running. So I thought, hey, you know what, let's do it. So yeah, anyway, the linen here is going to sell for 3,200. Tools are going to sell for a massive amount too, and we got some more oil as well. Absolutely fantastic. So all of this is now going to lead into me potentially having a look and see if there is... doesn't seem like there's anything here that we can really pick up too much, but as you can see, we gained 2 skill points and almost 150 in trade. Almost 150. So that's going to be super, super nice when we actually get there. Apart from that, I would like to probably level up either athletics or riding skill. I'm not sure. Maybe one-handed as well. Well, let's just actually see what we get with one-handed. Okay, double the amount of renown gained from tournaments. This is actually extremely good if we're going to continue doing tournaments. Obviously, I'm going to show a couple less of those now, just because we're starting to get into a point where I don't really need to do them as much. And, well, that's kind of good, isn't it? Anyway, I don't know whether I want to waste another focus point in one-handed, because I'm not really going to be using one-handed in the late game. So that is just to, you know, give you that perspective. So I'm going to go for athletics, actually. I think I'll go for athletics. Hopefully I'm going to get medicine to 25. Finally, sometime I might be able to do that, or maybe I won't actually, because I'm not even my medic right now, am I? Because I do have a surgeon, which is actually really funny. So I think I'm going to make myself the surgeon for the moment, just while we, you know, try to get there. And apart from that, we can actually recruit some Byzantine troops, which I think might be quite fun. But then we've also got to think about, well, do we have any? Oh, they do have some ships. All right, wait a minute. We could potentially purchase this. This is a really, really nice ship, according to someone. So hey, you know what? I called my fleet could be better, because well. That kind of makes sense, right? Okay, so this is what I currently have. So could be better is my fleet. As you can see, we have a troop capacity of 70, which is actually pretty good. A crew capacity of 35. I actually have no idea what that actually means. I don't know what crew capacity means in comparison to troop capacity. So I really have no idea. But anyway, as you can see, we have a bunch of dinghies here. Gonna set the cog as our flagship. I think that sounds like the best possible idea. I'm not sure. How can you tell if any of them have been damaged? Coming soon. All right. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Coming soon, TM. Yeah, that's a classic. All right. So yeah, I like that. There's nothing really for me to do here about this. I don't really need to do much with it. But yeah. So anyway, we have 70 troop capacity, and we, really amazingly enough, have 78 maximum troops. So that's actually super, super nice. So what do you think about purchasing some goods here? I'm not entirely sure what kinds of goods. We could purchase some beer, maybe raw silk could potentially be good somewhere. Doesn't seem like that's particularly good. Waterford. Where is Waterford? That sounds like a British place, doesn't it? Sounds like a British place, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Okay, we're just going to purchase all the hides. Yeah, all the hides. Just had to look over and make sure I was actually purchasing hides. And we'll purchase all the salt as well. We're buying it for 27 each one. Dublin is actually not too bad there. Waterford does sound like an English place, so maybe we want to check that out. Let's actually have a look. Where is it? Is it up here? No, it's actually Irish. Okay, my bad. Apologies. Alright, so yes, anyway. That's probably where we're going to go, because someone actually let me know that this is a fantastic place. This is really, really good. And I'm talking about England, Ireland, trade routes. I think that they are going to be fantastic for us. We're also making massive bank because we have 3 caravans now, and I am also the leader in terms of the amount of tournaments that I have won. So, as I said, we can actually do a little bit less now. Why am I having trouble actually getting by here? Okay, there we go. But yeah, we can do a little bit less now in regards to our tournaments, so we don't have to spam them as much and everything. But anyway, this is actually going to be really good for us as well. Content trades. This is one of those things that could be highly abusable in Warband, and I think is probably the main reason why the developers decided to change that on a basic level and to change the wages from a weekly wage into a daily wage, because it used to be that if you had some kind of perk or some kind of benefit from something in Warband that would actually allow you to reduce the amount of wages paid, I think there was an upgrade or something like that in certain mods that would allow you to do that, or maybe it was just inherent. You could wait at your place, you could wait at a base or something like that in a town or whatever, and then upon payday, let's say you actually took note of that if you wanted to min-max or something, if you wanted to min-max super, super hard, then what you could do is you could literally just go, okay, I'm going to have my wages taken on this particular date, whatever that might be at the time. And then from that, you'd be able to extrapolate exactly when you need to be waiting in a town to reduce the overall wages. And theoretically, you could, and I've seen this work multiple times for myself and for others as well, you could reduce your wages by such a significant amount that you'd be basically saving yourself almost 10,000, maybe even 20,000. It's actually crazy how really impressive it can be. So that's probably the reason why they decided to change it from, how it was before. Anyway, as you can see, we can't really purchase anything here, but I'm thinking that maybe we can purchase some other stuff. Ooh, Madrid's actually not looking too bad for that. Tools not that cheap. Hogs are quite cheap. No, I don't think we're gonna do anything here. Unfortunate. I kind of want to, you know what I mean? I'm on the lookout for these really good deals, and that's the funny thing. I am having an absolutely whale of a time with this whole trading business, because it is just so much fun to have the trades on this map be so impactful. And you may not think so, you may not think, oh, this is really going to be crazy good to trade this particular thing to this particular thing, but it is. It's just so much fun. Anyway, let me see what we can actually do here. Lisbon usually has some pretty good, yeah, there we go, salt. We can literally sell the salt for an insane amount. So let's just do that a little bit. Don't want to sell all of it, of course, but I want to sell quite a bit. And there we go. We're going to gain 4,000 from that. Let's see if we can actually get something else here in the meantime. Whoa, leather sells at Dublin for an insane amount too. I will probably be going for that. Wine is okay. Not amazing. So, yeah, okay, fine. We'll just get the leather. It's going to cost me 2,000. I could sell the hardwood, could sell the fish. Fish might actually be relatively decent for me to sell here because, as you can see, I can sell some grain, get some grapes as well. Might be kind of decent. And there we have it. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the tournament here, not unless it gives me something really amazing. No, it doesn't seem like it, but I'm actually just going to show you that, indeed, we are the victor here, so I'm actually getting 1 renown per day. Of course, there is a gameplay benefit to being the leader, so that's really, really nice. Oh, I can't walk on water. Of course I can't. I'm going to have to set sail. Thank you very much. yeah, we are eventually, of course, going to be replacing all of our dinghies with other stuff, and it's really nice that they actually allow you to have a significant flexibility. I don't know whether you realize how absolutely amazing that is, because there's been multiple mods in the past that doesn't really give you the same kind of freedom to choose what you want to go for in regards to your boats and ships. And I'm not going to point any fingers here, but you know, there have been those kinds of things. Viking conquest. I mean nothing. So yeah, you know, that's the point. They generally tend to be, no offense, okay, I'm just joking most of the time with that, but you know, they generally tend to be quite strict in what you can actually do with that. Because some people have actually told me now that this is something very, very useful too. So maybe this is actually going to come in handy for you too, if you're actually playing alongside me, or if it's just of interest. What you can actually do is you can sell these, right? You can sell these dinghies for about 90% of what you paid, which I thought was absolute insanity. I have no idea how that's even possible, but yes, that is apparently what you can do. I could actually purchase another cog now as well if I wanted to, which might actually make sense. Should we do it? Yeah, why not? Gonna add it to that. There we go. And then we're just gonna go and manage our docked fleet, and we're just gonna sell a dinghy, so you can actually see. Yeah, look at this. So I purchased the dinghy for 4,000, and now I can sell it for 3,600. So that is incredible in itself. I think the mod creators that I don't know if this is a sub mod and if this was created by someone else, or if this was created by the person that did the Europe mod or the map or whatever. I have no idea where it came from, but whoever designed the ships has done an absolutely fantastic job. And in my opinion, this is probably the best, maybe the best, I'm not sure, maybe the best representation of ships that I've ever seen in a mod, because it allows you so much freedom, to, as I just said, so much freedom to do what you want, and it's not going to punish you for making a mistake, which I think is really good, because that means that you don't necessarily need the knowledge beforehand, because obviously, let's face it, not everyone is going to know from a video or, you know, whatever, what is actually going to happen, because I wouldn't have known that if someone hadn't told me, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to hold off, you know, I'm not going to purchase a dinghy because it only gives me 10 troop capacity and 5 crew capacity. It's not really that useful. But you can then sell the thing if it's really, really not very useful for you, and it gives you back most of your money. So you can see that right there. So incredibly nice. I love that. I think that's absolutely done perfectly. Anyway, we're now in Dublin, so we might as well take a look around and see what's actually What? Leather for 500. Boom. Sell that for 4,500. I mean, it must have been pretty depreciated by that point, to be honest. Very depreciated by that point, but I think that's actually kind of incredible. What else can we do here? Buy some clay. We'll sell some grapes for 46 as well. We'll sell the... Oh, let's actually just confirm that trade, just to make sure that we're getting the appropriate stuff. Might as well sell all the hardwood as well. Let's get some tools too. Just got to confirm that, just to make sure that we're getting the greatest benefit. Let's get some more grain. The grapes are actually selling for a decent amount. Let's just get some more. We'll get some more clay. Why not? And we'll get some more tools. As you can see, tools are actually selling really, really nicely at Lisbon, hilariously enough, as well as Madrid. So it might be relatively good for us to go there. But yeah, look at my money. My money is just consistently going up every single time, no matter whether I spend a huge amount, because I just purchased another cog, bear that in mind, and we were down at, what, 7,000, and now we're back up to 17,000. It's absolute insanity. And we've also got Highland daggers here. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think Highland daggers do give you really good steel. Is that just me? I'm not sure whether that's the case. I don't know whether that is the case. I could potentially try it out and see. Maybe I'll try it out. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just see. What else can we get here? Ooh, we can get some pottery. Give me that. Yes, I will take that. And what about some more clay? Let's get some more clay. Why not? 80 clay I think is a bit too much, but we're just going to take it nevertheless. Velvet sells for a decent amount as well. Let's just take all of that. And we will try it, okay? We'll try the Highland daggers. So we'll try 10 of them. And we'll go into the smithy and see what it actually provides us. Because I don't think it's going to give me what I think. No, it's not going to give me as much as the Pugios will give me. As you can see, it just gives me regular steel, which I think is perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. But yeah, it's nice to know. There we go. That worked out quite well. And we can now potentially... maybe we can make a two-handed sword that we might be able to use. I mean, as you can see here... Oh, well, never mind. It doesn't have the blade that I like, unfortunately. I like the star blade or whatever it's called. I'm actually not entirely sure. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I'll tell you once I once I actually get it. Once I actually get that, it's going to be super, super good for us. So yeah, I'm just actually going to do this for now. We're just going to do something like this. And this. There we go. And I need to actually change this around. There we go. That's looking real nice. And now we can literally just forge 5 of these. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Super, super fast. Super, super easy. And then we can just literally go through here. Boom, boom, boom. Get all of that back. Unfortunately, I do not have any charcoal any further because I sold most of it getting money. So yeah, that is kind of sad, isn't it? Let's have a look at the tournament here. Fian braces. I'm not sure if they're actually good. I think they give me 18, and I already have 20, so I shouldn't really be doing that. But anyway, let's just go back to Dublin now, and we will set sail once again. We've gained a huge amount of smithing parts, as you can see. And now we should probably go over into... I'm not entirely sure why... Oh yeah, we can't see any villages right now until we are on the land itself. I think someone said that it is Scotland or Wales. I'm not sure whether... I'm not sure which one is actually the case. Which one has good hardwood prices. Because apparently hardwood is extremely good here as well. So if you take a look, whoa, the velvet's actually selling for a decent amount. Oh my, okay, wow, the clay sells for even less over here. This is crazy, but yeah, you can see here, look at this. Hardwood literally sells for 4, and you can sell it at Dublin for 48, which is the most that we currently have on record, which is just insanity. And we're going to be buying a whole bunch of that, just purely for the fact that I can actually use it for my smithing too. And we'll buy some more clay. We'll get up to, like, I don't know, 150 clay or something like that. Doesn't really matter, to be fair. And what about tools? Yes, they're still selling relatively well at Lisbon and things like that. We'll buy some more. We'll buy some silver ore too, just because I can. Jewelry, just because I can. Oh, hogs are selling for an insanely cheap price too. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so we'll... okay. Oh, they have some horses as well. Yeah, give me some of those. Thank you. Look at that. Oh, I like it. All right, thank you. Okay, I have no fleets. What? I do have a fleet here. Actually? What? I have no fleet. Come on now. I do have a fleet here. Are you serious? Ah, there we go. It was actually the ferry point that they put me at. I was super worried there for a second. I thought to myself, no, you've made me lose my fleet. No, thankfully not. Yeah, I actually had that happen before when I allowed the auto pathing to go where it wanted to go when I was on my way to Athens, and it actually put my ship in one of the ferry points, and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I can still use it if I just continue onward. But no, then it said, oh, you can't, because you can't walk on water. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of sad, isn't it? That's really bad. Anyway, look at that. The velvet for 649, jewelry for 276. Actually, wait a minute. I can actually sell this at Waterford for more, I think. The jewelry sells for more at Waterford, so we're just going to go and head over there. No, it is actually around about the same, so I don't really care about that too much. Tools selling for a decent amount. Silver ore is, I suppose, okay. Hides. Yeah, hides are good here. We're getting 11,000. Can you believe it? That's just amazing. That is really, really good. Yeah, hardwood sells for 21 here as well, but obviously I'd rather prefer to sell the hardwood at Dublin. I think that's probably going to be pretty good. But look at this is exactly what I'm talking about, though. Literally, if you start in England, okay, this is literally one of the best and easiest ways of gaining cash. It's such a stark difference from starting in Nordic territory. Because can you imagine, if you start in Nordic territory, you're basically limited to what? Just hoping that a town comes under siege and that they need food, because obviously Oslo is pretty much the only thing that really happens there. People are, besieging that almost all the time. But in this case, it's just so effective to sell, well, whatever you want here, hardwood, whatever it is. Unfortunately, hardwood does actually seem to sell for more at Waterford, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to go here, sell a bunch of it till we get down to around 14. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me that much money, but can you imagine early on? It's going to be so incredibly useful. We're just going to do some of this. Nice, get to 100 and something smithing, and then we'll just do a little bit of free building for the moment. We're still not really able to get anything here. So we're just going to go for a relatively simple build. Nothing too amazing. I just want to try and reduce the amount that we're having to spend. I'd really like 3-3. Can I not get 3-3? There's a 3-3 one. Yeah, that's not really great though, because we're then going to have to... Ah, this is good. Okay. I want to try to increase the difficulty so that we can get more... more skill, get more skill and everything. Okay, so let's just forge a bunch of these. As you can see, there you go. We just forged a bunch, and then we can just do that once again. Just forge a bunch of these once more, 6 of them. We're going to have to do a little bit of refining, though, unfortunately. So let's do that. Let's just do some of this. There we go, and then we can actually get more of that now. There we are. Now we're much more evened out as well, which is pretty nice. And then we can just continue doing that. And we're just going to get so many parts unlocked just by doing this. It's really, really lucrative. And obviously, as I said before, the only reason why I have this stuff disabled, like the energy for the stamina disabled and so on and so forth, is literally just so I can make this much, much easier for us. So I don't have to go off screen and you don't have to sit through a huge amount of, well, not much happening. And we're just going to go for a little bit more of that. And there we have it. We're actually almost at 125. Would be pretty useful if I could get there. Actually, does it matter? No, that's the stamina thing. That doesn't really matter at all. So we're just going to go for Experienced Smith now, because we could potentially make fine weapons, which I'm pretty much looking forward to. There is actually a task over here as well, which I would love to do, because this is the bandit base, and it would be kind of cool for us to have a bit of a change of pace, wouldn't it? And we're going to go into the bandit base. And we're going to see what we can do. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait until the next day to be able to get that done, but that's fine. Because, as I said, the economy is one of the most important things in Bannerlord. Because as long as you have a lot of cash, it literally does not matter what you do. You can probably be, you can be like me, and you can be a pretty, average-ish fighter, right? But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, if you can't pay your troops, you know what I mean? Like, let's say that you're literally trying to be the greatest combatant in, in the entirety of Calradia. But let's say that you have no money. It's going to be... Why did I put away my shield? Well, that was... that didn't really work out too well, did it? No. Oh. I was just literally talking about how I was an average-ish fighter. Okay. You didn't see that? Alright, we're going to act as though that did not happen. Alright? No one in the comments is going to say that they saw anything. It's going to be completely fine. Look at that, I leveled up. Borgar is appreciative of us getting absolutely murdered. Oh, I can't believe that. Alright, well, we're going to get to 25 charm skill, hopefully, in this particular... in this particular task being done, potentially. Anyway, let's get another point in writing skill here. And yeah, as I said, you didn't see that, all right? So once we're back up to a little bit more in HP, we'll go in and we will all act, okay? And I'm talking about you, I'm talking about me, I'm talking about anyone you know. Everyone's going to act like nothing happened, all right? And we are getting that task for the first time. And yeah, that's it, all right? So we're going to go for about 80% HP. The night is just about to start. Or it is, you know, getting a bit darker. So we're just going to go over to the hideout. And, oh, I was a bit too late. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's classic. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay, play along. Okay, play along. All right, so this is the first time we're going into this hideout. I hope that I'm going to do all right. I'm a pretty average-ish fighter, so I think I'll be okay. It's not like I've gotten eliminated in a bandit hideout for a very long time. And I can only say that I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. This is a headshot. No, it's not. Okay, average-ish fighter reporting for duty. That is exactly what's going on there. Usually there's 2 enemies at this campfire. And one of them is very, very powerful if you don't take him out with thrown weapons. Don't ask me how I know that. But yes, you know. I'm also a little bit injured because we did end up fighting someone else really, really strong before we headed into this hideout. And that was the main reason. Oh no. Now, I'm not going to get killed. Because I'm pretty decent at this game. Let's just say that. I'm pretty decent at this game. There is nothing I need to worry about here. We're just gonna try and get behind some of these, get behind this tree right here. This is gonna help me. There we go. Thank you. Then we can tell them out just to charge and all of them to fire at will and everything like that. And then we can use the tree like this. Just to attack around the blind spot. That's absolutely fantastic. Love that. All right, so yes, this is obviously part of being a wonderfully skilled combatant, and not not getting killed the first time you go into a bandit hideout. That's for sure. And there we go. Look at that. We absolutely prevailed with no problems whatsoever. We literally just completely dominated them flawlessly, and yeah, as I say, we did fantastically. Okay. Right. Well, let's go again. Alright, so we're here at this hideout, but before we go in there, I just wanted to let you know that this is the first time, obviously, that we're going into this hideout. But the thing is, this medicine skill, look at what happened just now. Because we just leveled up our medicine skill super fast. I must have been injured or something like that. I wasn't, I don't know, someone must have done something on purpose to get this medicine skill, and it certainly wasn't me. So we're going to be taking preventive medicine here, because this is just crazy good. 30% recovery of lost hit points after each battle. That is so incredibly useful. And we also got to 175 in trade while I was waiting for my, while I was walking around just doing nothing much at all. After my, you know, something happened. Nothing too important. Anyway, we're just going to wait until we can attack this hideout for the first time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Play along. And we're otherwise now going to head in. And this is going to be a completely flawless victory, as you might expect. And this is going to be, well, a wonderful headshot, I was going to say, but apparently there are no enemies at this campfire. That's really, really weird, because usually in the past, in the very not too distant past, I've had enemies right there, you know. So you know, that's a bit strange, but yeah, we can do some nice damage here, and hopefully I can level up my throw. Hopefully I can level up my thrown weapons. Nice. That was a nice neck shot right there. Let's not get killed by this guy. There we go. Getting my thrown weapon skill up is actually pretty important to me right now. I'd like to get a headshot against this guy if at all possible. Don't think that's going to happen, but I'll try it. Nope, there we go. We actually hit him in the abdomen, which is a far cry from his head, but we'll call it his head. Yes. There we go. We're bending the truth as it is right now, so yes, we might as well say that his abdomen was indeed his head. My goodness. Yes, anyway, this guy has a bow. We should probably eliminate him. There we go. Yes, this guy has a bow. We should probably eliminate him. You see? You hear what I said? Mm-hmm. It makes a lot of sense. Not? What a wonderful, wonderful tale this is going to be. Telling our grandchildren about the day Borgar raided a bandit hideout, and the bandits were so kind to him that they decided not to actually kill him, and just decided to add insult to injury by shooting him in the face multiple times. Yes, indeed. This guy actually seems to be pretty harsh. Look at how much damage I'm dealing to this guy. I'm literally doing nothing. That is so incredibly funny. Alright, yeah, this guy is meaning some business. Not sure how that happened, but I'm definitely not going to be dueling the Forest Bandit leader, because I highly doubt I'd be able to beat him at this point. Ugh. The hilarity that is about to transpire here. And yes, I'm not going to fight you, sir. I'm so sorry. You're going to get shot to death by all of these people. That is nice to see, at least, because I certainly wouldn't have been able to do anything. There you go. So yeah, as I mentioned before, this was the first time that we've actually done the bandit hideout in quite some time, and we just completely flawlessly did that with taking very little damage as well. Yep, not like I'm at 44% HP or anything. And we did, as I said before, actually get some charm skill up. So now this is fantastic, because now I can actually get 3 renown whenever a tournament is won. I could also get virile if I wanted to, because I'm worried about having children or something. I don't know. I'm going to go for self-promoter. How old are we, by the way? How old is Borgar? Because I might have to get going on that. No, he's 33, so he's absolutely fine. He should be all right. Cross fingers, right? Anyway, yeah, we do have a couple of people that actually leveled up here, so let's actually go for this. Yeah, I'm leveling them up into spearmen because I want to get these guys. That was my main concern there, because these fellows don't really have that much of a difference in regards to their skills. The only thing that's a bit different is their leveling. Well, the changes in the gear that they level with. So I guess I could go for berserkers, so why not? We might as well do that. And we'll just level the Byzantine guys to something else. And there we have it. Alright, so there you go. We actually did tackle a bandit hideout pretty amazingly. We have 54,000 gold, and it is only going to go up because our caravans are doing a fantastic job. And in the meantime, these factions are consistently running around to the map and doing fantastic things, changing the very fabric of Europe. And in the end, that is going to only benefit us. And you'll see exactly why that is as we go forward in our campaign here. Otherwise, for now, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.